神の怒り沈めたまえ祈りたまえ崇めたまえ孤独な夜愛に触れて愛に濡れて愛に飢えて裂かれた道胸に刻む時を恨む人を妬む乱世の色素体蝕む触れた拳がしがらみつく孤独な夜愛に触れて愛に濡れて愛に飢えて汚れた日々刺激求め過去に怯え闇に凍えちぎれる瞳絡まる意識しゃがれた声がまとわりつくもがけばもがくほど逃げれば逃げるほど嘆きのエンドレスエンドレスエンドレス全てを手にしても願いが叶っても得も知れぬ虚しさが包み込む満たして満たして満たして満たして
The nuclear flames which scorched the land signaled the onset of an age of power. An age where power clashed with power. As the resentful voices of those without power reverberated through the sky, there was a man who appeared in this troubled time like a comet. His name was Rao, a man who intended to rule as granted by the heavens. After taking the castle of Gaian, the Wise King, and obtaining the horse Black King, Rao headed north. But first, Gao, the North King, stood in the way. Even with the help of the strategist Soga, the impregnable fortress held up for a week.
The Black King is growing irritated. Soga, why the delay?
It's common tactical knowledge. The attacker in a siege needs 5 times the number of soldiers. If we attack slowly, our casualties will merely continue to pile up. What are you laughing at?
The bones never lie. They tell me you could spend a month without taking that castle.
Who are you? Are you a spy? Ha!
Who are you?
If you must know, I am Sakya. It's a pleasure to make your acquaintance.
How dare you be so brazen?
Do you have another plan?
Naturally. If you entrust this little assault to me, I can take that castle in one night.
Braggart! You say you can take over that castle in one night when we've been unable to do so after a whole week?
I don't believe a word this filthy liar says.
If you let me try, you'll end up believing every word I've said to you.
Amusing. Very well then. I entrust you with this task for the night.
Rao! Please consider King of Fist. Do you really intend to hand command of the entire army to this woman?
You believe I would want an army which can't even take that castle? How about you lend me a skilled archer? And also, the Lady Reyna, whose skill with the sword and infamous beauty are well known throughout the King of Fist's army.
So just what kind of plan do you have?
No chance, lady. She intends to stay here.
You refuse to allow your sister to go? Even if it leads to the acquisition of the Iron Fortress? Is that how it is, Master Strategist? Your emotions cause you to hesitate. Those without emotion show no mercy. I have learned Master Soga is no merciless tool in this war. Fine then. I'll just have to go by myself.
Go where?
To Gao.
If that's where you're going, then I shall be your archer.
I have heard that Lady Reyna is quite skilled with the bow. Then I shall be counting on you.
What is the progress of their attack?
The enemy is attempting to scale the castle walls, but the impregnable iron fortress will not fall before them or any other foe.
Don't be too sure of yourself. Keep our defenses tight at all times. And how is our food supply reserves?
The current supply should keep us fed for many months, sire.
Then you must keep the soldiers well fed. Everyone knows an army fails if hungry.
My lord.
And the plot with our neighbors?
My lord, of those who are loyal to the King of Fist, Megis, Dahao, and also the tribe of Labrasador are all in contact with us directly.
It does not matter how strong the King of Fist is. The Iron Fortress will never fall to him, and once the neighboring kingdoms see his army struggle to take a castle, they'll turn his back on him as if he was merely another peasant. King of Fist will be defeated without expending any effort.
Sire.
And then the path to the rich south will be open for us to do what we like. The people will be pleased.
Sire.
By the way, I've heard of a woman named Reyna in the King of Fist's army.
Yes. She attacks every day. A fierce warrior.
Is she as beautiful as the rumors say she is?
She is as lovely as the sun.
Do what you can to capture her unharmed. I would like to see this noted beauty. Oh, you're awfully quiet.
Sire?
Don't give me that look, Habaki. Heroes tend to have a weakness for women.
The King of Fist's army is relentless in their attacks here. I do appreciate their effort.
Not that it'll do them any good getting in here.
Lord Gao! You have to save me!
Is someone there? Open the front gate!
You mustn't, Your Majesty. Allowing a strange woman from the enemy camp is foolish. Her presence in the castle is an open invitation for treachery.
Huh, it's only a woman, my friend. One lone female cannot do anything to the Iron Fortress. Open the gate! Habaki, is this how you treat a woman?
Your Majesty, I beg of you not to blame the General. It is said that a small leak will sink a great ship. It is only natural to be wary of a woman from the enemy camp.
Release her at once. Habaki!
Lord.
Your Majesty, I truly thank you for releasing me from my bondage. But I'm afraid that the General's suspicion is not without valid grounds. Allow me to prove to you. See that I have no weapons on me.
Rao, are you sure about this? Putting your trust in a vagrant like her? Rao!
Ignore it.
Well, we're only expending a cart, a horse, and an arrow. There's nothing to regret.
Even you, dear brother?
Hold on. I never said that I ever trusted that woman, did I? I say, we attack tonight.
Attack at night? But we can't do that! This siege will become just a battle of attrition.
Then I just have to take it in one night. Something wrong with that? You think I can't take that castle in one night after the woman boasted she could do it?
You must have been frightened being in the King of Fist's army for so long.
Yes. I remember when my village was overrun by the King of Fist's brutal army. My mother and father were killed, and I was captured to be the King of Fist concubine.
How could they hurt you so? I vow to you that I will avenge your parents. They will pay for what they did to your family.
Thank you, Your Majesty. The King of Fist is just as vulgar and cruel as everyone has always said he is. The things that he forced me to do.
Unbelievable. He took you by force. You poor, fragile little thing.
I just can't allow anyone to hurt me like that again. How do I know that you're not looking at me just like he did, like some object of lust and desire?
I look at you as so much more than that.
I'm so relieved. My dear King, if you desire to have me, then find and catch me in the darkness. And if you do, then...
Amusing proposition. I dare say I can catch you easily.
I am faster than you think. Don't get too confident.
It's not unwarranted. Wait for me!
Look there!
Where are you, Sakia?
Your Majesty, I'm over here.
Oh, there you are. Oh! Hey, wait up. There, now it looks like I caught my little hide-and-seek, sweetheart. Oh!
Well, it looks like you caught me after all.
Now then, since I caught you, then we can...
Yes. But first, wouldn't you like to maybe get just a little closer look at what you caught?
Oh, of course.
Feel free to turn on the light.
If you insist.
Did you get him?
I shot through the first illuminated window just as she told me to. Charge!
What did you say? The King of Fist's army is attacking with several times the forces they had before? Where did their reinforcements come from?
Crush them with sheer force. Teach these infidels what it means to fear the King of Fist.
Retreat! Your Majesty, where are you?
Gao is right here.
Your Majesty! Damn you, woman.
His reputation turned out to be true. He has a weakness for beautiful women. All right, listen to me, men! Your great king has perished! The King of Fist has killed him!
It would appear that woman must have done something after all. All right, men, the enemy is thrown off. Now is the time to attack!
It can't be. Majesty. Majesty. The king may have died, but his will lives on. The king has died, but this castle will not fall. He would want you to carry on. Carry on and fight and avenge his majesty.
Lord Gao is dead. Dead. What did you say?
We'll also be killed by the King of Fist!
Now! Aim and fire now!
Do not fear! Open fire! Make sure you guard all the castle walls. Don't allow a single enemy to get inside here. Damn it!
Reyna scaled the wall, my king.
It's time for you to surrender. Surrender to survive.
Impressive. For a woman, you must be the one called Reyna.
You must be the one they call Habaki, the general in command of the dead king's army.
Indeed I am. Let me introduce my Talon Fist of the South Star.
What is it? What do you think you're doing, Rao? No, Rao!
This is the end. Well, if it isn't the King of Fist. Receive my Talon Fist of the South Star. And now for my secret technique, Whirlwind Fang.
It seems the technique has no effect. Still, the Talon Fist of the South Star impresses me, but it pales next to the Divine Fist of the North Star.
What the devil's going on?
I really don't know, but everyone is saying that Lord Gao is dead.
What are you doing? Have you forgotten our opponent?
No, no, my king.
Your opponent is dead. Gao is dead. General Hibaki has also died. There is no one here left to oppose you. The King of Fists stands undefeated. When I told you that I was going to take over this castle in one night, I had certain expectations that Soga might attack the fortress one more time. That was taken into consideration when I said I would do that. But to be honest, I never gave a thought that the king would barge into the middle of the enemy himself. I truly didn't expect a man could do that. Go against my predictions. I guess the world still holds surprises for me. I am impressed with you, so I will join the King of Fist army. Oh.
Do as you wish.
Rao!
Yes, I am most grateful to you.
Did I keep you waiting? And so, the enigmatic woman tactician, Sakya, joined Rao's army. Would she bring good or ill fortune? Either way, Rao will continue down the path to rule, until there is peace in this world.
心から伝えたいあなたへのこの想いを川に浮かんだ一つの影はなぜか切なく流されそうで二人を結んでる赤い糸をたどっても流され沈んでく笹舟のようにああ透き通る透き通る霧が明けてゆくああ流されて流されてこの身を運んでいく涙の川に溺れ
These fists are for other people.